Hello everybody, Jack here at Barrett Guitars again. I told you about this guitar that I was cleaning up and everything. Well, I cleaned the electronics, I cleaned the fingerboard, I just wiped over the frets a little bit because they weren't too bad and they weren't tarnished or nothing. I cleaned this nut slots here at the last video. I won't be so long this time. All I'm doing now is stringing them up. And here I am. I start right now. I already got 2 strings done. I'm at the G third G string here. I'm coming up here. I don't have the string guide on it anymore. So what I usually do, I go to the peg where it's being wound and I go 3 pegs ahead and cut it. There's no need of having all that excess string. It's just dropping at the wall, to be honest with you. I put it here, and it's nothing like these Ingenuities right here. A little string one will save you some time, especially if you're in a working shop where time is money. Yeah. If I can get it in there, I can't even see these things here lately. There you go. Now usually straighten it up the other one and put it in the slot that fits, and away we go here. Time is money, like they say, right? Here we go here right now. We're putting on this string here. By the time we get this 6th string on, by the way, I put a set of strings on this here before just to see what the action was like and the intonation, and it amazed me. So I took these other strings off. I got this full pack here right now, and when I went on, I noticed that the action couldn't be adjusted. The strings were just naturally high, and I looked back here. It's because the bridge was tipping up so high, it created that extra high. So even by adjusting the truss rod or dropping down each individual saddle wouldn't have made a difference. So now I put a hardwood block in the back of the whammy block. I don't use a whammy anyway, and I think it's better for tuning stability. So here we go. Let's continue stringing here, and I'll put her in the rack, and I'll let you come back next time and see how it tunes and how it sounds. How's that? Not bad? And like I said, this is like a non-good brand name guitar. But when I plugged it in, on my wife's suggestion, when I plugged it in, it just amazed me. The fast feel of the neck, almost like a Joe Satriani, probably Steve Vai type of fast, that kind of 80s metal. But Vai now, I should say. You can play in any genre, really. But I mean, that's what felt to me. So I'll keep the guitar after I see what this is like with new strings and everything, and clean electronics, and see what I can do. And if I find I'm not using it, well, I'm not a collector, so I got no problem letting it go for at least a couple extra bucks from what I got it for. There you go. Another one. 5th string. Here comes the 5th string. The 5th A. Right here now. So, there we go. I go 1, 2, 3. 3 slots ahead, and then I cut it because you got all this excess stuff. A lot of people do wrap most of the string on, but I don't see any sense in that because you got. I'll show you why in a second here. I believe in every wrap on the metal post itself, and floating from the nut below, and I'll tell you why. Here we go. The 5th one almost on. Couple more turns and away we go. There we go. There you go. So every wrap there is touching the post itself, and then before it gets to the nut on the bottom, it's actually floating, so there's a space between it. When you got all the strings on, the whole string, and they're overlapping on here, every time you tune, all they're doing is pulling tight like this into the string itself. If you put it on the post and you tighten it, that's going against the post. So it's a good way to bring up your ratio of tuning by just like going to the post itself. And think about it. My first wrap is on, poke the string through, so it comes through the hole. My first wrap is on top of this, and the next 3 are on the bottom. That usually should create a gap where the nut is at the bottom. Just a suggestion, but I think about all guitars, you find a standard way of doing everything, at least you'll have the same kind of standard tuning stability. So it worked for me anyway, you know. I play Strats and Les Pauls, and now a Quest as well, and Telecasters and Techs, and I love it. I love metal like that. Just 1 second there. I got a phone call ringing upstairs, ladies and gentlemen. I'll have to get back to you. But I'll let the phone ring, I think. 1 slot, 2 slots. Maybe go for 2.5 this time around. Okay, here we go. Last string, which is the low E. I'll come here right now. There's something getting in the way, and away we go. And here we go. And that's the end of the tuning session right here. I hope this here floats now. I'm going to take it off again and cut more off because I hate that doing that. Let's see what I got here. No, she's floating. Thank God. They're all on. Now I take my little apparatus, unplug it from that, move that off to the side. There you go. It's a little wooden block here. Lay her flat down, and you see, here she is now, strung up and ready to go. I'll come down now after I go make that phone call. Barrett Guitars here. Give us a thumbs up if you learned anything, and if you didn't, give us a thumbs up anyway. Thank you.